So I'm with Tommy and April. This is your home.
It is.
It is absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
But your choice to go solar is personal. Talk to us about that.
It is. It's kind of twofold. The first one, of course, is for savings, right? We want to be able to control and own our own power and not be held to the rates that the electric company is always going to charge us. The second one is we actually went with storage on this home. That one hits a little bit more personal. So my dad is terminal with cancer, and he does dialysis every other day. At our previous home, we didn't have storage. When we moved out here, we decided to go ahead and do the solar and storage because when the power goes out and he's on his dialysis machine, it's critical that he has power. If not, there's complications that come to it. It's very time sensitive. And we actually have had a couple situations in which the power went out since we've had storage and solar. And I got a notification on my phone. I called home to my mom and said, "Hey, is everything going well?" She said, "I didn't even know power's out."
Oh, wow.
The equipment kept running, the lights were on, everything was working perfectly fine. Also with the pandemic, my mom's able to work from home, and it hasn't interrupted her when the power goes out at all, and she's able to continue to do that and help my dad while he's on his dialysis machine.
Absolutely. And April, you help out with some of that dialysis work. Talk about that.
Right, yeah. So I do a lot of the dialysis with my father-in-law, and when a machine stops, if we didn't have the storage, the battery backup, the dialysis machine would stop automatically. Well, when that stops, the blood can clot, and that is the big no-no. You don't want that to happen. And so we would have to manually put the blood back in to him. But with the batteries that we have now, like he said, our electric has gone off a couple of times, but the machine has kept going and kept the blood circulating, so there was no blood clots.
I love that. Talk about when you first thought about solar power. What was it that pushed you over the edge and said, yes, this is the right decision for us?
So this is actually my second house with solar power on it. We just moved into here earlier this year. So 6 years ago, we decided to put solar on our first home, and it was for the savings. We looked at the numbers, we looked at what we were paying every month on our utility bills, and we looked at how we could save and eventually own our own solar. And so after having solar for 4.5, 5 years on my other home, when we moved into this house, I was without solar for about 2 months, and I got my electric bills. I said, no, let's speed up the process real quick, please. And it's exciting knowing that I own this. I'm not just throwing away money every month to the utility company that I won't ever see again. I'm still paying money, but now I own it. I get to recoup that money quickly.
How many solar panels do you have on your house?
I have 50 solar panels.
Oh, wow.
So there's this and on another part of the home also.
Okay. Now, do you get to pick where the solar panels go?
Absolutely. We work with the energy consultant at Shine Solar,
Okay.
and they present a design for us, and we can say, hey, we don't really like it there, or you can change it. But ultimately, they're going to recommend, hey, it's best here, because they have the tools to say, where's the best direction for the sun coming from? So there are some options, and you can talk to them about it, but they're always going to recommend the best spot for your panels.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Absolutely.